Welcome to Glorious Purpose. My name is Annette. I'm happy to see you. I am glad that you're watching. Today, I want to talk about fear. And fear is a very broad topic. But I want to talk about fears that you have as an individual, fears you have as a mother, fears you have as a growing up child, fears you have as a father, different kinds of fears. And today I want to specifically talk about fears that exist in the lives of the young people. I work with young people. We have a program called the Glorious Daughters and the Sons of Dominion. And we have a holiday program where we meet teenagers from the age of 10 upwards. We meet them every holiday. And this holiday we are looking forward to meeting them again. And my interaction with these young people has informed me a lot, let alone my own background and the experiences I have had in life as a young person. I have also learned a lot from the young people that I have interacted with over the years during the Glorious Daughters and Sons of Dominion meetings. Young people have a lot of fears. Some fears concern the way they look. Some that is about their body structure, the way they talk, their physical appearance. Some have fears about their height. You find the short people are afraid that their height may be a disadvantage. You find the tall people trying to bend to now look like they are short. You find, especially the young girls, they skip meals, they eat very little insufficient food because they're afraid of growing, the size. You find people that are dark-skinned, they feel uncomfortable because they're dark-skinned. You find those who are very light are also uncomfortable about their skin color. You interact with the teenagers and you find there's a lot going on in their minds. There's a lot that goes on. And those fears inform the way they behave. You find a child who is a bit of moderate height, maybe short. Let me use the word short. Very short person. That is their stature. The stature God gave them. But because they're afraid that people will despise them because of their height, they develop a certain character that will make them recognized in a crowd. They fear that because they are short, they will not be recognized in a crowd. They will get lost in the crowd. So they want to be loud. They want to be troublesome. They become very complicated people. They want to be recognized. You find those are the people you find involved in a lot of chaos, fighting, leading strikes in the schools. becoming impossible to manage. And it gets worse when they are before people who are tall. They feel they are being despised. Yeah, I understand their fear. But I want to bring it out that there are also people who are short or small in size, but they are of good character. You find people who are tall, very tall, but they're straight. They don't feel their height is a disadvantage. You find people who are very dark-skinned, and they are proud of their color, the color of their skin. You will find people who are very light-skinned, and they are proud of their color. You'll find people who are a bit plus size, a girl of 15 years, but she looks like she's 20 or 25. But she's comfortable in her weight. I remember a story of a girl in, should have been Kamuli, one of the districts of Busoga, who had big boobs in primary school. And what did she do? She tied her tits with threads, tied them, because at school, other children were laughing at her and calling her all those names that young people can conjure for people whom they believe have not grown in a perfect way. And she did tie her boobs, the tits, and by the time her parents found out, they had gotten rotten. And when she was taken to the hospital, they couldn't save them because the wounds had become septic. And the only way to save her was to cut them off to save her life. What was that about? Insecurity, fear. And I believe today that girl, if she's alive, she regrets what she did. But that is because she had an insecurity about her boobs. So, I want to speak to you who is out there. First of all, if you have found yourself with people that you think maybe to you they are not of the perfect height, do not victimize them. Don't bully them. Don't worsen the situation in which they are already. And you who feels that way, your insecurities are not founded. You know what the Bible says? That we are wonderfully and fearfully made. God took a lot of time to think and make you the way He did. And why did He do that? Because He has a purpose for your life. So whether you're short, you're tall, I want to use the word fat, you're a plus size girl, you have big boobs or small boobs, you're light skinned or dark, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And that is exactly what God wanted you to be. Because He has a purpose for your life. There is a glorious purpose that He has for your life. So appreciate yourself the way you are. Honor yourself for the way you are. When you do, that will attract the honor that you actually are looking for. And the people that interact with such people, do not bully them. teachers, do not use people's appearances as a point of reference. Parents, do not instill in your child that they are disadvantaged because of their skin or height. And everyone who interacts with people who feel that way, do not make them think less of what they are supposed to be. The next time we meet, I'll tell you my story. I'll share with you the insecurity that I had, the fear that I had, and how I overcame it. God bless you.